You are to combine the two in harmony. Not if you have one to the extreme, very unscientific. If you have another to the extreme, you become all of a sudden a mechanical man, no longer a human being. So it is a successful combination of both. So therefore, it is not only, therefore it's not pure naturalness or unnaturalness. The ideal is unnatural naturalness or natural unnaturalness.
Hello and welcome to another iteration of the Popcorn Hounds.
Indeed.
Yes, our resident Froid Ninja Huey is back once again, and myself, Eli, I am back as well. But today, we don't have our mutant Xavier with us. No, today we have our favorite little leapfrog here. Froggy, say hello, would you please?
How you doing? I'm Froggy.
Yeah, so, well, he's shy right now like all frogs are, but yeah, don't worry, we'll get him to your prince in a moment. But, so yeah, guys, we're talking about Bruce Lee, and his birthday recently passed. So, we basically sat down and showed Froggy a nice little documentary about his life. And let's just start off with seeing how Froggy feels about the man, the legend, Bruce Lee.
Let's hear your comments on the matter, Froggy. Well, at first I had known nothing about Bruce Lee, actually. After watching the documentary, it seems he's done a hell of a lot of things to influence people and martial arts itself. So,
it's true. This man, he inspired not only people like me, but like older generations to get off your asses and do something. But what he fought for, what he believed in, is still really considered something amazing today. Plenty of UFC fighters, even today, try to model themselves after Bruce Lee, but they even openly admitted that nobody could beat Bruce Lee. He was effectively the dragon that died at a young age, but really shook the groundwork of martial arts in general.
Of course, because with Bruce Lee, not only was there like a sort of physical presence behind him, but there's also a philosophical meaning to be found with him, because not only did he basically evolutionize an already traditional martial art, he basically established a whole moral standing behind it. Damn, you alright, Carl? You alright, Frog?
You're the last person I want to hear about coughing right now. You're almost dying over here, Huey.
Yes, I'm still trying to get off a cold, but I'm still coming strong.
I'm the only one here out of all of us that don't got a damn cold, and I'm just trying to stay that way. But I'm just gonna keep my.
Damn, you hitting the NyQuil that hard, aren't you?
No, I am not hitting the NyQuil. I'm just trying to relax, trying not to think about catching a cold.
Okay, that's understandable. Good luck with that.
Don't none of y'all touch me.
Anyway, as I was saying, not only was there a physical presence behind Bruce Lee, but there was a philosophical meaning behind, his art. He talks about, the unnatural naturalness and the natural unnaturalness, like
the flow of water.
All these analogies that he would throw out there. And when he would, and obviously the first time when you would explain it to people, it doesn't really make a lot of sense off the bat. But if you think about it for a little while, you're thinking, oh man, this is so simple. He's just talking about the natural flow of things. These are how things are supposed to be. It's like there's things that are natural, but there are things that are unnatural. But in the sense, that's how they are. They're supposed to be the unnaturalness of what is and what isn't. When you think about it, you're like, oh man, this guy was a genius. And you're thinking, damn, why do you have to die so soon, man? Why do you have to die, Eli?
I blame the 5-finger death touch. Froggy, what do you blame?
I blame society.
What's society got to do with this?
Society did not kill Bruce Lee.
Society not kill Bruce Lee. Not at all.
Maybe the Illuminati. Maybe. I'm
See, I'm getting tired of people throwing that shit around.
I know.
Let's not touch on
Let's
that
not touch
ground.
that one.
These guys are already comparing Bruce Lee to, Jay-Z and all the other big time rappers. Let's not get into Illuminati now. Let's not do that.
Who's comparing him to?
Who's doing that?
You didn't see the guys at the beginning? They were comparing him to Jay-Z.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, they were comparing it.
I remember.
They were comparing him. Which I didn't see. I couldn't see it.
I could see people comparing him to several other martial artists that are in featured movies right now, but I can understand where they're going for with the whole spirit thing, like how some people change a form of media to the point where it's unrecognizable, but you still enjoy it to a point where you can't believe that nobody else thought of this yet. So like Jay-Z did, like Jordan did, and all those other big icons that now whenever we see them on, like even their logo on something, it's just like, hey, I know that person's name, but I don't know what he did. like kids today, they're just gonna see like, hey, that's Jordan's logo. What did he do again?
Oh, that's gonna happen. I've gone through that kind of thing. I myself have I hate to bring up a racial icon, especially when we're mentioning Bruce Lee here, but I have an amulet that has a picture of Malcolm X in it, and my father, when he gave me this amulet, actually, it was actually an amulet he had.
Got
when
the Malcolm
he was
X glasses on right now.
Exactly. I'm pushing for the iconicness here, man. I'm pushing for it.
All he needs is a mustache.
All I need is the mustache and that fade, But I'm not getting rid of this fro anytime soon.
Want some of my beard?
No, not any of your beard. Not any of your beard. Not that beard.
For all you like some of this beard, you got the baby beard.
Not that beard. That's the wizard beard. I don't want none of that. I'll take the regular beard.
I have the dwarf beard, good sir. I'm not Gandalf. Froggy wants some of this beard right now. He can't grow it. He got baby face forever.
Forever.
Don't cry.
Don't cry. It's okay.
All you need is some of that fake spray on hair shit and you'll get it. Or you could take some of your dreads and just put it in patches on your face.
I tried that once.
Didn't work.
It fell off.
Oh. Did you try it in super glue?
Not even super glue,
my skin.
man. That's his skin. What's he gonna do if it starts to itch? Yeah, you quiet. You quiet now.
No. I had to think for a moment. Butt scratcher. yeah.
I had one of those ones. Those things are really convenient.
See?
Butt scratchers are convenient.
Plus, all you need to do is just like put a little dab on the end, just try to find the right follicle, and just like, there you go. Just do that for the next 15 hours. You'll probably get like a nice goatee going on somewhere.
If he feels a little glitchy, be like, just push it under a little bit, like. There we go.
Oh, that feels so good. I wish I had done this sooner.
Yeah, but anyway. Wow, we got really off topic.
Aside from our silliness.
Aside from all that, I can pretty much connect to what Eli was saying with, having a symbol, but not, none of the younger generation know the meaning behind that symbol. So I can really compare with that, especially the one where my Malcolm X amulet, I walk around with that. But the sad part about it is that not a lot of people knew who Malcolm X was, like what his philosophy, what his morals was, what his ideals and what he strived for. Like they know his face, but they don't know his character, is what I'm trying to say. And I feel like that's the same case with Bruce Lee. Like when, I don't know, like a 10-year-old today, he looks at Bruce Lee, he's like, oh, he's that guy from Enter the Dragon. Or as a 90s kid would say, it's like, oh yeah, he's that guy that they modeled Forrest Law from Tekken from. Oh yeah, I know that guy. But then you sit down and ask him, like, but do you really know him? Do you know what this man, what he stood behind? You know what his beliefs were? You know how much of a cultural icon and what an ethical earthquake this guy had? I don't think you do. I don't think you do.
I will look into it.
Froggy's right now contemplating like what the fuck he's been doing, not watching these these generic action movies and saying like that's nice martial arts, but like now you see some real martial arts from back in the day, he's like I feel like crap right now.
Exactly.
Do you feel like crap right now, Frog?
I do, because seeing all the stuff now compared to what I just seen, about 30 minutes of it, what I've been watching is nothing compared to that. It's crap. To be honest,
There's too much CG, slow motion,
Too much CG,
And
too much of that.
I'm-
John Woo, the recycled. John
Not
Woo.
even John Woo's slow mo is decent to a point, but I'm getting tired of that slow mo speed up crap that almost every movie needs. There's no need for
Almost every movie needs that.
I don't get that. Like, why does every goddamn moment, like when you're about to throw a punch, you need to slow it down just to zoom
They
in on
want to
somebody
show the
else's face?
epicness of it. They want to see, a person's skin floundering when that punch lands.
I prefer. I could tolerate that slow mo speed up stuff when it's in certain movies, in certain contexts. Sherlock Holmes was definitely one of them. The slow mo speed up when Sherlock's just analyzing and telling you what he's doing. That's beautiful art right there. That was a symphony of pain in my book. But some of the movies, they just did it to glorify the moments. I just look at it like, why did I even bother to sit here when I could just have asked somebody to give me the DVD version of this crap? And I just find it like, if you are a true martial artist like I once was, but I can't get back into that fighting style, I'll be serious, my body is not what it used to be. Like, yeah, if you are a true martial artist, Bruce Lee is all his art, all his craft is definitely something you should look into. It is well worth every single piece of knowledge. And if we're all in agreement here, like, are we all in agreement here?
oh yeah, definitely.
We are all in agreement here. Like, if you have any time of day, sit down, watch his documentary, I Am Bruce Lee. It is well worth a midnight release. I remember when I sat down, I believe it was in high school, when it came out, it was late at night. I sat there and watched the whole hour plus of this documentary, just explaining everything this man did, and I have to say it was well worth the time. Even after I got an F for that class in the morning, it was well worth it just to be reminded of what that man did. So, from all of us here at the Popcorn Hounds.
Wait, hold on. As soon as I know, like, we're a bit like late into this tribute to the man, the legend, Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
But for before we wrap this up, why don't we like take a minute to like just like explain like how did Bruce Lee enter your lives? Like where did you find Bruce Lee from? I just wanted to infer on that.
Me?
Yeah, you personally,
Well, okay, since I'm the oldest, all
We'll
right.
go around. We'll go around.
right,
Old age has nothing to do with this right now, man.
Well, they say age versus beauty, so yeah, let's go with age. Okay, Bruce Lee entered my life thanks to my uncle. He basically sat me down after he introduced me to the way of the Chinese arts, because he was getting into the time of yoga, and yoga wasn't that popular around when he showed me, and I was really young. He showed me some of Bruce Lee's movies, and I was like, what? Who is this guy? My uncle said, that's Bruce Lee. And I'm like, I want to be like this man. So every day I was gonna just sit there. Every time I got a chance, I would sit there at his apartment, just try to mimic Bruce Lee's style. And I'll be honest, when a couple of bullies tried to kick my ass, they kicked my ass, but I got some pretty nice hits on their faces, and they just started to run. The teachers would come up to me like, why'd you fight them? I was like, I was defending myself. I was expressing myself. And when the teachers heard me say I was expressing myself, they thought I was trying to be a bully. So yeah, I didn't get detention though, so I'll tell you that now. But yeah, that's how Bruce Lee entered my life. We all know how Froggy was introduced by Bruce Lee. He's being one of the younger members of the Popcorn Hounds.
He probably introduced him to it today.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, like
in a way that you showed me today.
You know
yes, that
you know
was
how
a
much of a
first.
youngin' you is, Frog.
But-
Don't even front.
Yeah, you youngins these days, y'all don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all had to make me go country right now.
I don't know where you got that accent from, though, man.
I watched a lot of John Wayne movies, and as you know, English is not the best for John Wayne movies.
True.
Shit, stuff goes crazy when you go country.
Well, from what I can add to this, this tribute. Bruce Lee, he came into my life actually from I actually watched one of his latest movies. I think it was one of the last movies he made before he died, Enter the Dragon.
Okay.
And I remember watching that movie because my father had a DVD copy of that. It was fully restored from when it first premiered back in the 70s. And at the time, I was actually a big fan of Jackie Chan. So
That changed real fast, didn't it?
oh yeah, that changed real fast. And I told my dad, I said, I love Jackie Chan. It's like, Jackie Chan is great. Jackie Chan was funny because, Jackie Chan Adventures was hot around that time.
And plus,
It
Drunken
really
Kung
was.
Fu was
And
the
Drunken
shit for
Kung
him.
Fu was the shit and everything else. But then my father said, oh really? You like Jackie Chan? You think Jackie Chan's the best martial artist ever?
He gave you that face like, oh,
He
boy,
gave
you
me
don't
that
know.
face like, he's like, you realize you don't fucked up face. He gave me that face. And
Like, you should have never tested me.
you should have never tested me, young whippersnapper. You should never test me, young Skywalker.
You should have
And-
gratefully didn't break out the belt with the DVD just slashed
No,
at
he
the bottom.
didn't. I'm glad he didn't. And after he told me, he's like, oh, really? You really think that's true? Well, okay. And then he took out a copy of Enter the Dragon. He's like, watch this movie. Why don't you watch this movie for me? And I sat down and maybe I watched 5-6 minutes of the movie and I was hooked. I had no idea who this man was, like where did he come from. I had no idea any of that. And then I saw the scene where he was breaking into the island's like inner sanctuary, and I just see like these crowd of like these barrage of guys, just coming after Bruce Lee, and he's just knocking suckers out. He's just taking them out one by one. And then in the middle of it, my father paused the movie and is like, I want to show you something. Like, I want to show you a very important person in this scene. I'm like, what are you talking about? It's like, you see this guy that Bruce Lee just snapped his neck? It's like, can you tell me who that was? Like, no, like, that's Jackie Chan. Like, Jackie Chan got his ass beat by Bruce Lee. He didn't even fight him. He snapped his neck.
As an extra, too.
He was an extra in Bruce Lee's movie. And then he said, so do you still think Jackie Chan's the best kung fu fighter ever? From that day on, I'm like, any martial artist that came either after Bruce Lee or before, they had nothing on him. They really had nothing on him. Like, you could not, like, whatever he was, or actually whatever he could have been if he hadn't, met an unfortunate end, he could have been like something spectacular. He could have been something really great.
If only that brain aneurysm hadn't got to him, the man would be today. He would still be the legend. He wouldn't be making movies, but he would still be a legend, and he'd still be teaching people even like his master did. Because everybody knows the origin of Bruce Lee's style was Wing Chun. Wing Chun's origin was Yip Man, and everybody knows how many Yip Man movies are out right now. If you don't, there's about 7 or close to 10, because from not only the Donnie Yen ones, but several other small budget ones have been put out so far. But yeah, so like we were saying, this is a man that was taken from the world too soon, and
Way too soon.
Like many other great performers that were taken way too soon. We're just contemplating the what ifs right now, but this is a nice. We just wanted to take this moment to give homage to him, seeing as his birthday just passed. So, from all of us here in the Popcorn Hounds, I'd like to say peace off, and yeah, we'll hug you later.
Peace out.
See ya.